Avec Madame A, on apprend le français. Les règles, les verbes, tout devient parfait. On écoute, on répète, on comprend pas à pas. C'est la grammaire facile, allez on y va.
Bonjour tout le monde. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use negative structures in French. On y va. So let's start by having a look at what negative structures are. In English, it's quite easy. We just put don't or doesn't into a sentence. For example, I do not play football, or she does not watch the TV. So we have that do not element to make a sentence negative. In French, it's a little bit more complicated. We need a little word ne with all of our negative structures. And then the most common one is pas, which would be the equivalent of doesn't or don't. So let's start with our most common structure. As you've seen, ne pas. And as we know, that is the equivalent of saying don't or not. So that's how we're going to make our sentence negative. So let's take a sentence like je joue au foot, I play football, and we want to make this negative. We want this to make this I do not play football. So we have to first of all identify our conjugated verb. In this sentence it's joue. We put the ne before and the pas after the conjugated verb. So je ne joue pas au foot. Similarly, elle aime la pizza, she likes pizza. We identify the conjugated verb, which is aime. This is what we want to negate. We want to make it she doesn't like. So we put ne and pas around the m. Just note that we have to drop the e in ne when it's before a vowel. So it becomes elle n'aime pas. She doesn't like. Sometimes when we are using ne pas or other negatives, we just have a little rule. So il a un chien. He has a dog. If we make this negative, again, we're going to identify the conjugated verb, which is a, he has. We make it il n'a pas, he doesn't have. And now this time we're not going to say un chien, we're going to change the un to de, de. This is like the equivalent in English of saying something like any. He doesn't have any dogs. Il n'a pas de chien. Same here, nous avons une piscine, we have a swimming pool. We want to make this we don't have, so we're going to negate avons, our conjugated verb, and make it nous n'avons pas. And again, instead of une piscine, we're going to say nous n'avons pas de piscine. We don't have any pool. So this rule is used when the sentence has an indefinite or partitive article. So if it has an un, une, or a du, de la, or des after the negative, it becomes de, as we've just seen. Now let's have a look at another negative, ne jamais, one that we might want to use quite a lot. And ne jamais means never or not ever. Behaves in exactly the same way as ne pas, so the ne and the jamais will sandwich the conjugated verb. So we take je joue au foot, joue is our conjugated verb. We want to make it negative, je ne joue jamais au foot, I never play football. If we take our second sentence, elle mange une pizza, she eats a pizza, and we want to say she never eats pizza, we would say elle ne mange jamais. And again, because we've got the une, this time we need to make it into a de. So elle ne mange jamais de pizza, she never eats any pizza. In French, there are a number of negative phrases, for negative structures. So let's have a look at a few more. So ne plus means no longer. For example, we might say something like je ne travaille plus ici. I no longer work here. See, the ne plus goes around the verb. Ne rien means nothing or not anything. So, for example, we might say ils ne mangent rien. They eat nothing. They don't eat anything. Again, ne rien around the conjugated verb. Ne personne means nobody. For example, we might say, nous ne voyons personne. We don't see anybody. We see nobody. Now, personne is special. We can use the personne as a subject. So, personne n'est là. Nobody is there. The personne is the subject. Then you have the ne before the conjugated verb, which is est, but we don't then have the negative afterwards. We just move that negative personne to the beginning. Here are some more negative structures. So, ne, aucun or aucune means not one or not any or none. For example, il n'a aucune idée. What's important with aucun, aucune is it has to agree with the noun that we're saying not one of. Here, he has no idea. Idée is a feminine word, so we say aucune idée. Ne guère means hardly. So, for example, elles ne travaillent guère, they hardly work. And ne ni means neither nor. For example, vous ne mangez ni fruits ni légumes. You eat neither fruit nor vegetables. And note here that we remove the articles before fruits et légumes. So the ni doesn't require an article, doesn't need a le, la, les, or un, une, des. Now let's look at our final negative structure, ne que. Ne que is special because in French, in English it means only, which isn't a negative. And in French we could use seulement, like je mange seulement des légumes, I only eat vegetables. But in French we generally use ne que to mean only. So we would do the same as we always do, je ne mange que des légumes, I only eat vegetables. And we can have a look at ne que in a few examples. For example, il n'a que deux frères. He only has two brothers. Or we might want to say, she only reads French books. Elle ne lit que des livres français. Or we might say, you only eat sweets. Tu ne manges que des bonbons. So the que goes before the thing that we are limiting in the sentence. And let's just have a look at what happens with compound tenses and negatives. So compound tenses like the passé composé. So nous avons écouté de la musique. We listened to music. We want to make this into a negative. So the auxiliary verb, the avons, is our conjugated verb. So we put the negative around that. Nous n'avons pas écouté de la musique. It doesn't go around the past participle, it goes around the auxiliary verb, which is the conjugated verb in the sentence. Similarly here, elle est allée en France, she went to France. The auxiliary verb est is the conjugated verb, that is what we are going to negate. So it becomes elle n'est jamais allée en France, she never went to France, or she has never been to France. Can ne jamais around the est. Sometimes we might want to use a negative with an infinitive, and it's the infinitive that we want to negate. So in this case, the structure would be that the ne and the infinitive, in this case we're going to use ne pas, go together before the infinitive. So for example, je préfère ne pas sortir. I prefer to not go out. Because it's this going out that we are negating in this sentence, which is the infinitive sortir, the ne pas goes together before the infinitive. Again, with this one, il décide de ne pas travailler. He decides to not work. Because it's the working that we are negating, which is travailler, the infinitive, our ne pas go together before the infinitive. And finally, I'm going to explain what happens with negatives when there is a pronoun in the sentence. So your pronoun could be a reflexive pronoun, like in je m'amuse, I am having fun. To make that into a negative, we keep the pronoun with the verb, so it becomes je ne m'amuse pas. So the ne pas goes around both the pronoun and the conjugated verb. Similarly here, vous le voyez, you see him. If we want to make it you never see him, Vous ne le voyez jamais. Again, the le, you can see, is sandwiched with the verb. And finally, one that you might use quite a lot, il y a or il y aura, there will be. And here we want to make it there will be nothing or there won't be anything. Il n'y aura rien. The I, the pronoun there, staying with the conjugated verb aura. So now it's to you to have a practice. See if you can work out how you would say the following in French. We don't eat chocolate. They never watch TV. Jenny eats bread. I knew nothing. That's a past tense. You like neither basketball nor football in the informal, and he hardly drinks water. Feel free to pause the video here while you have a little think or write them down. And our responses are, nous ne mangerons pas de chocolat. Il ne regarde jamais la télé. Elle ne mange que du pain. Je n'ai rien su. That's around the auxiliary verb. Tu n'aimes ni basket ni foot. Remember, we don't have articles with the basket or foot. And il ne boit guère d'eau. He hardly drinks water. And there we go, bravo! You have learnt how to do negative structures in French. If you want some practice, there's a song on the next slide, or you can go to my website, super.au, and log in to do some exercises. Enjoy the song.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Je ne parle pas trop vite. Je ne mange pas de frites, tu ne regardes pas la télé, tu ne travailles pas l'été. Il ne boit pas de café, elle ne danse pas toute la journée. Nous ne chantons pas très fort, nous ne dormons pas encore. Je ne dis pas non, je ne dis pas oui, je ne comprends rien, mais je souris. On ne sort pas ce soir, on ne reste pas tard. Nous ne faisons rien, mais ce n'est pas grave. Je ne vois personne ici. Tu ne dis jamais merci. Il ne mange plus de gâteaux. Elle ne parle jamais trop. Nous n'avons rien acheté. Vous n'avez rien gardé. Ils n'ont pas travaillé hier. Elles n'ont pas parlé à Claire. Je ne dis pas non. Je ne dis pas oui. Je ne comprends rien. Ce soir, on ne reste pas tard, nous ne faisons rien, mais ce n'est pas grave. Je n'ai pas vu ce film, tu n'as pas fini tes devoirs. Il n'a pas compris la question, elle n'a pas voulu nous voir. Nous n'avons rien oublié. Changé, ils n'ont jamais écouté, mais nous avons essayé. Je ne dis pas non, je ne dis pas oui, je ne comprends rien, mais je souris. On ne sort pas ce soir, on ne reste pas tard, nous ne faisons rien, mais ce n'est pas grave.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful and the explanations were clear. If you want any extra practice, you're very welcome to visit my website, which is www.super.au, and on there you'll find lots of exercises to practice all the different grammar points on my YouTube channel. You can do gap fills, you can do multiple choice, and there are translation exercises. Bon courage!